Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yes, just have your resistance band close by in case we need it. I'm going to come down on to the floor. Feet about hip width apart, toes pointing forward. Roll yourself down onto your back. Press the arms to the floor down beside you. As always, if your head feels like it's tilting back, then pop a cushion or a towel or something underneath. Sometimes you don't need too much of a lift. There should be no tilt in the chin. Your head should feel like it does when you are standing. Just get a sense of your powerhouse, your rectangle shape, your spine. Let your attention flow up and down your spine. And as I've said before, one of the benefits of standing on the floor is you're more able to notice if you're holding tension in one side or the other, or if your pelvis is twisted or whatever. So just feel your shoulders. Do they both feel relaxed, or does one feel higher than the other, for example? Does it, one feel closer to your ear? Are they able to relax to the floor? Are your arms the same, or does one feel kind of tight and tense? Do your hips and pelvis feel level, or does one side feel tighter? Again, all just little things to check on. Now bring your attention to your belly button, and we're going to gradually pull it in tighter and tighter. So we're going to go from 1 to 10, or 0 to 10. So starting off completely relaxed, pulling it in tighter and tighter and tighter, feeling those abdominal muscles engaging. So pull it in a little bit, 1, a little bit more, 2, keep breathing, 3, 4, so you're just literally pulling the belly button in towards the floor, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So by the time we get to 10, you should really feel your belly button pulling in and your lower back pressing towards the floor. So you're going to relax it a little bit at a time. 10, 9, 8, 7, and hold it here, hold it here. Same with the pelvic floor muscles. Imagine the connection between your pelvic floor and your belly button. And we're going to gradually go from 0, relaxed, to 10. So pull it in a little bit. 1, 2, a little bit more. 3, drawing in and up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. When you get to 10, you feel the deep abdominal muscles engaging, and we're going to release it a little bit at a time. So 10, 9, 8, 7, hold it here. And imagine you're trying to pull your hip bones in towards each other, feel your oblique muscles engaging. And as you do that, inhale through the nose, feel your ribcage expanding. Exhale through the mouth, like you're blowing through a giant straw. So inhale deep and wide, and exhale, scoop. Keeping your torso nice and still. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, extend the right arm and left leg. So you're stretching the leg out, hovering it a millimetre off the floor. Inhale, replace. Exhale, switch. Inhale, replace. Now what you're watching out for, sometimes when we take the arm overhead, especially, we arch the ribs. So we're trying to keep the torso totally still. The only thing that's moving is the arms and legs. We're getting a bit of a stretch. We're also learning to move from our center. So in other words, we keep our center strong and still as we move arms and legs. So really imagine pulling the belly button towards the floor. So it's not about whether you can reach the arm to the floor or not. So keep the back ribs pressed into the mat. Point through the toes, you extend the leg out. Last time. And bring the feet a bit closer to you. Bring the feet to your fingers. So your feet are at least hip width apart. Spread out the toes. Press down into the arms. You're going to inhale, tuck the tailbone under. So your bum lifts off the floor slightly. Exhale, relax it back down. Inhale, tuck. And exhale, relax it back down. And visualizing your spine, and each time you come up, I want you to imagine lifting another vertebrae. So as you come up the first time, you're lifting maybe 2 vertebrae off the floor, tailbone, relax it back down. And next time lifting maybe 3 vertebrae off the floor. And as you peel your spine off the floor, you're imprinting the rest of the spine into the mat. So pressing into the hands, pressing into the feet, inhaling up, so we're gradually getting a little bit higher, exhaling, lowering down, keeping your knees still, so make sure your knees don't kind of wobble out to the side, and massaging as you roll down. Inhale, as we come up a little bit higher still, so imagining your spine is nice and flexible like a string of pearls, and gradually coming up onto your shoulders, then rolling down through the spine, then mobilizing the spine, articulating the spine, all the way up and down. One more, inhale, all the way up onto your shoulders, and exhale, coming down. Slide the feet forward again, bring the feet and knees together, open the arms up to the side, come onto the balls of the feet. You're going to inhale, take the knees over to the right, and exhale, imagine imprinting the spine. So pull your back ribs, belly button to the floor, so your thighs are pretty much relaxed. Inhale, knees over to the left, and exhale again, pull the belly button in, keeping the thighs pretty much relaxed. Inhale across, exhale. So really focus on that imprinting the spine. So we're stretching out the spine, but also reusing the toe muscles to come back. This time turn your head the opposite way. So knees to the right, head to the left, pause, and exhale again. Imprint the spine. Keep the thighs relaxed as you bring the knees back. And over to the other side. Breathing in and out. We've got one more each side. So visualize your spine as you're doing that. Imagine you can actually see your spine moving. And imagine you can see it being imprinted into the floor. Slide your feet a little bit further forward. Reach the arms above your head. And inhale, lift your head. Exhale, curl yourself up. Hold on behind your thighs if you need to. Come all the way up, sit your hips back a little bit. Excuse me while I take a drink. So find your sit bones, again, so getting a sense of your spine. Hold on lightly around your thighs. So elbows are nice and wide. So we're coming to the C curve, also known as the roll back. Inhale, as you exhale again, just tuck under. So similar to when we did the rolling bridge, just that kind of tuck, inhale, and exhale as you come up. Breathe in, breathe out, tuck and roll as if you come down a little bit further. Breathe in and out as you come up. Inhale, exhale, tuck, and maybe see if you can roll a little bit further, but make sure you're not tensing your neck or shoulders. Breathe in and out. So we're trying to relax your thighs. So if you feel like you're tensing your neck or shoulders, then maybe don't go quite so far. Maybe see if you can go a little bit further. Breathe in, breathe out. So the aim is to try and come down to bring your back ribs, the base of your rib cage, to the floor, but without tensing your neck or shoulders. Breathe in again and breathe out. And you can use your hands to help you back up, or you can use your band around your feet. Breathe in and out. Tuck and roll. Inhale, exhale. Come up, breathe in, breathe out. This time, see if you can come down. Draw your knees in, extend your legs up into Pilates stance, then release your arms, begin pumping the arms, Pilates 100, inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember your options, you can support your head with one hand and keep switching with each breath. Make sure you're looking through the legs, not up at the ceiling. And strong arms come from the movement, comes from the shoulder, not from the wrist or the elbows. Still breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. So this was originally designed as a warm-up exercise. You get the blood flowing in and out and in and out. Then lower your upper body. Keep the right leg where it is. Lower the left leg down to the floor. Press it into the floor. Now, if you can't keep this right leg over the hip, if it starts to do that and you can't bring it back, then bend the left knee a little bit so the right leg stays over the hip. So we're doing our single leg circle. So we're going across, down, around, and stop. We breathe in and out, stop, in and out, stop. Change direction. So keeping the left leg, if it's straight, press it down into the floor. If the knee is bent, try and make sure it's not wiggling all over the place. And think of using your tummy muscles to bring the leg back to center. Stay here, breathe in, breathe out, bring your left leg up. Inhale, exhale, lower the right leg down. Same thing. If you can't keep this left leg over the hip, then bend the right knee. So you're using the tummy muscles to bring the leg in towards you. Scoop the belly button in, inhale across, down, exhale around. Stop at the end of each circle. Breathe in and out. In and out. In and out. Around the other way. So the idea is we think of using the tummy muscles to pull the leg back, just as we use them in the spinal twist. Inhale, exhale, bring both legs up. Draw the knees in. Flex and point the feet a couple of times. Stretch the legs out. Flex your feet. Reach your arms above your head. Make sure as you do that, you're not arching the back. So press the back ribs, press the belly button in. Inhale, lift your head, look towards your toes. Exhale, start to curl yourself up. Now again, if you can't come up without pulling on your back, you can try putting a little support, just a thinnish cushion or rolled up towel behind your lower back, because not everyone is designed for this exercise. And you can use your band, fold it in half, wrap it firmly around the feet. Remember, control is the name of the game. We're only going to do 4 roll downs or roll ups. Control is the name. Even if with support it still pulls on your back, then don't come all the way down, because not everybody is suited to every exercise. It's not a lack of core strength. A lot of people say, oh, I should be able to do it, I've got a strong core. It's nothing to do with core, it's simply body shape. You know, you're coming from a flat position to a rolled up position, and for some people that pinches your spine. There's certain things I can't do, so it's okay. So lift up nice and tall, shoulders back and down, press legs into the floor. Inhale, exhale, tuck and roll. So you're not pulling on the arms just stay relaxed. You shouldn't pull on them at all. Come all the way down if it's okay to do so. Then slow and control, like you're peeling your body off the mat. Inhale, lift your head. So like peeling a bit of sellotape off. Your exhale, curling yourself up. Again, keep the shoulders relaxed. And notice I'm not pulling, I'm just letting the band help me out a little bit. Come all the way up. Lift and lengthen through the crown of the head. Breathe in, breathe out, tuck and roll, just like we did with the roll down, the C curve. You can see how it all starts to add up. Head comes down last. Inhale, lift head. Exhale. So if you get stuck, just stay there. Keep bracing your abs tighter and tighter, and you might find you get over that sticky point. You can try it without the band if you wish. Breathe in, breathe out. Again, just check you're not tensing the shoulders. Again, coming down one vertebrae at a time. So if you're not using the band, take the arms overhead. Inhale, lift your chin to your chest, look towards your toes. Exhale, keep pressing the legs down into the floor, coming all the way up. Inhale at the top. Exhale, tuck and roll. Arms over. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Come all the way up to sitting. If you've got a thing behind you, pop it to one side. Grab your band, fold it in half again. Walk on your sit bones to the front edge of the mat. Bring the knees in as close as you can. Wrap your band around your feet so you've got as short a grip as you can. So there's as little of the band, you know, there. So you're not got like out here with the band. You've got a good strong grip around your feet. Sit slightly back on your sit bones. So you're not right up on the sit bones. You're slightly behind the sit bones. Abs braced. Breathe in. As you breathe out, again, tip back. If you can, lift the feet up a little bit and just kind of a little rocking to start with. Notice you'll get to that certain point where you're feeling about to tip over and usually everything braces. So you've got to try and just isolate to just engaging those toe muscles instead of tensing your neck or shoulders. Once you've got that, if you want to try the next stage, inhale, rock back. Exhale, come up, try and find your balance. Breathe in and out. And in and out. So the aim is to try not to use the legs. The tendency you want to try and kick with the legs, but it's to try not to do that. Practice makes progress. One more. Hold it. And release. Also release the legs. Stretch the legs out. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, tuck and roll. Again, make sure you're not suddenly doing that with your shoulders. Roll down. This time you're going to draw the knees in towards you. We're going to do a single leg stretch variation. So as always, you can keep the head on the floor if you wish. Not bring the knees in as if you're trying to do a little reverse curl. Hand on each knee, elbows wide. Either keep the head here or inhale. Exhale, curl the head off the floor, looking forward. Extend. Left leg out, hug the right knee in. So we're going to go switch, switch, switch and hold. So we do two quick ones. 1, 2, switch and hold. 1, 2, 3 and hold. In and out. In and out. In. Keep your upper body still, so you're not trying to pull the nose to the knee or the knee to the nose. You're just keeping the upper body where it is. In and out. And release. Hug the knees in. Single leg stretch. Stand legs up. This time we're going to do it from the lifted position. If you need to start from the floor, then do so. If not, inhale, hold on behind your knees. Exhale, curl the head and shoulders off the floor. Lower the legs down to about 45 degrees. Bring the arms by the ears. Inhale, exhale, pull the knees in, reach for your heels. So the upper body stays still. The arms just circle. It's got 3 more. In and out. In and out. In and out. I lost count. Let's do one more for luck. In and out. And release. Pop the head down. Rock a little bit side to side. Stretch the legs out, roll over onto one side. So on my left side, but that's just so I can face you. And you're going to rest your head on your hand, like so. Lift, stretch the legs out, squeeze them together, breathe in. As you breathe out, lift the legs up, move them slightly forward, so in a kind of boomerang shape. Then pop them down. Allow the hips to roll forward slightly as if you're going to roll onto your belly, so you're off the kind of bony apart. And just notice your rib cage. As you kind of relax the legs for a minute, notice your rib cage drops down to the floor. Then stretch the legs out and stretch the top leg away, like someone's pulling on the leg, stretching that top hip away. So you might feel a bit of a gap underneath. So you almost want to feel like you're lifting from underneath your waist. It's not just your legs. You want to keep your powerhouse. Whereas when we relax like that, we lose the powerhouse. So we're going to lift the top leg no higher than hip height. And we're going to point, inhale, bring the leg forward, flex, exhale, take it back. Now again, the whole idea is to not collapse in the waist. So keep the top waist long. So imagine you're trying to lift the underneath waist away from the floor. Breathe in and out, keeping that leg hip height. Inhale, point forward, flex, exhale, take it back. Just one more. Keep the belly button pulled in. Bring the legs back together. Turn that thigh out slightly, so as if you're in Pilates stance. You're going to point, inhale, lift up, flex, exhale, lower. Again, notice I could lift higher, but if I lift higher, I collapse my ribs. So that's about as far as I can go whilst maintaining my powerhouse. One more. And imagine you're in a giant wind tunnel. You're going to inhale up and around, exhale back and down. Again, keeping your ribs away from the floor. In and out. Around the other way. In and out. In and out. There it is. Breathe in, breathe out, lift the legs up, bring them back. Come up onto your elbow, onto your forearm. Make sure the elbow is underneath your shoulder, so it's not too far out, otherwise you'll press the shoulder joint. Keep the thighs together, just take the underneath foot back behind you. See how people bring their knee forward here? You're just literally taking the foot back, so the thighs are still glued together. Press the side of the top foot into the floor. So again, we're going to lift away from the floor. Pull the pelvic floor muscles in. Breathe in. As you breathe out, press down. Lift the underneath waist. Lift the top arm. And inhale, slowly lower. Exhale, lift. Keep the top leg, foot on the floor. Inhale, lower. We lift. And lower. One more. Lift. And lower. Awesome. Bend your knees. Ease yourself up. This time bring the hand under your shoulder. Heels, hip, hand in alignment. Wherever your hand is facing, make sure it's flat or pressed down. So if you need to put some under the heel of your hand, you can do so you can press down into it, so you're not trying to do it with the heel of the hand lifted. You're going to lift away from the floor to begin. Breathe in. As you breathe out, reach up, squeeze the side waist. Inhale, slowly down. Try not to touch. Exhale, rebound, back up. Inhale, lower, two more. Lift. And lower. And lift, hold it here, try and lift and lower that top leg. 3, 2, 1, and release. Come up, bring that arm across, hug it in, stretch it out. Awesome. Release and come on to the other side. So come into a side lying position. Rest your head on your arm, on your hand this time rather than on your arm. And stretch the legs out. Breathe in, breathe out. Lift them up. Bring them forward. Place them down again. Stretch the top hip away so you're not dipping your hips down, your ribs down. So stretch it away so you feel a bit of a gap underneath you. Keep the abs pulled in. Roll the hips forward slightly. Top leg lifted. We're going to point. Inhale, bring it forward. Flex. Exhale, take it back. So the aim again is to keep the body nice and still. Keep your torso, keep your posture. So again, it's not about how far we can throw the leg around. It's about how well we can move the leg whilst keeping our posture. Now bring the legs together in Pilates stance. Point, inhale, lift, flex, exhale. Again, I like to keep my hand on my hip because then I notice if I'm collapsing my ribs. So again, it's about keeping your posture, keeping your top waist nice and long as you move the leg. Point as you lift, flex as you lower. Then that big wind tunnel, inhale up, exhale back and around. So slow and controlled, so we're not using momentum. Round the other way. Now bring the legs together, breathe in, breathe out, lift them up, bring yourself into a nice straight line. Come onto your elbow, your forearm. Just take the underneath foot back behind you. Again, the thighs are still glued together. Lift away from the floor. Breathe in, breathe out, lift. Inhale. So imagine you've got a hook attached to your top hip. You're being lifted up and you're squeezing your underneath waist. Squeeze your bum muscles. Lift. And lower. And lift. And lower. And ease yourself up. Bring that hand under the shoulder. Again, adjust it if you need to. Elevate it if you need to. So you can always put a cushion or something underneath it. You just want to be able to press down into something. Heels, hips, hand in alignment. Try and start in a lifted position so you're not squeezing or tensing that shoulder joint. Breathe in, breathe out, rise up. Inhale slowly there. Try not to touch the floor. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. One more. Lift. Hold here. Lift and lower that top leg. Lift and lower. 3, 2, 1, and release. Come back, bring that arm across, hug it in, stretch out. Then release, come over onto your belly. Bring your arms down into a goalpost arms. So the elbows level with your shoulders. Arms off the mat. So goalpost cactus arms. Nose hovering off the floor. Inhale, shrug the shoulders. Exhale, slide the shoulder blades down away from the ears. Firm up your belly. Press into your pubic bone. Firm up your thighs. Tighten your kneecaps. Press into the tops of the feet. We're going to start up. Inhale. Just lift the chest away from the floor. Nose work in the arms to start with. And exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Breathe in. And out. And in. And out. And keep your chest still, nose hovering off the floor. You're going to breathe in, you're going to breathe out, just hover the arms. So squeeze the shoulder blades together and inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, hold, inhale, lower. So try not to tense the shoulders. Try and focus on your upper back muscles, but keep the abs braced. Keep pressing to the pubic bone. This time you're going to inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, hover the arms. Inhale, lower the arms. Exhale, lower the chest. Breathe in, chest. Breathe out, arms. Breathe in, arms. Breathe out, chest. Inhale. Exhale. In and out. And just resting. One hand on top of the other. Rest either your chin or your forehead on the hands. Bring your feet a bit closer together. Inhale, stretch the right leg away. Lift it, peel it off the floor. Exhale as you lower. So again, we're lifting on an in-breath. Inhale, stretch the left leg. Then keep stretching it till it peels off the floor. And exhale, lower down. So inhale, stretch, 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 lift. Exhale, keep pressing into your pubic bone. Keep pressing the other leg down into the mat. Engaging the back of the body. Then peel the right leg off. Keep it here. This is your start position. Keep the thigh lifted. Inhale, slowly bring the heel towards your bum. Exhale, extend the leg out straight, keeping the thigh off the floor. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. 2 more, super slow like that. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. 1 more. And lower down. Peel the other leg off, stretch it out, keep peeling it off, so keep the thigh lifted. Inhale, bend, bring the heel towards your butt. Exhale, extend it out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And out. Last time. And lower down. Bring your hands either side of your ribs, elbows tucked in. Now lift the belly button, lift your hips. Exhale, reverse, press up. Sit back on or towards your heels, stretch. And curl yourself up to sitting. Drop your hips off to one side. Bring your legs around. Again, scoot forward a little bit more. Walk to the front of the mat. Draw the knees in again, as we did with the rolling like a ball. This time the knees are wide. Hold on lightly around the ankles. Again, sit back slightly behind your sit bones. Breathe in as you breathe out. Tip back, find your balance. So you want to get the feeling that you could do this without holding on. And you can just stay here and balance, or you can inhale, exhale, extend one leg at a time. Again, the other let go. Inhale, release. Exhale, extend. Inhale, release. Then keep those shoulders nice and relaxed. Scooping the belly button in, super, super tight. And release. Bring the knees in. Stretch the legs out. Flex your feet. Inhale, exhale, roll down through the spine. As you come down, bring your knees together. Knees bent, feet flat. We're going to finish off going back to the teaser. We're going to do 3 teasers here. So reach the arms above your head, plug your shoulder blades in. Inhale, lift chin to chest, thighs parallel to, hands parallel to thighs, sorry. Exhale, start to curl up. Just coming up as high as you can. Inhale at the top. Exhale. Roll it all the way. Back down. 2 more. Inhale, chin to chest, arms parallel to thighs. Exhale. Maybe you can hold on, help yourself, holding on behind the thighs. Breathe in, breathe out. Oh, just go one more. Inhale, lift. Exhale again. If you get stuck, just keep bracing, keep breathing all the way up. In and out. And stretch, full body stretch. Hug the right knee in. Bring the right arm down beside you. Just take that leg across the body. Have a little single leg spinal twist. Right, come back. Full body stretch. So hug the left knee in. Yeah, take a little spinal twist over the other side. And release, come back, full body stretch. Exhale, hug both knees in. And just relax the arms and legs. Find a position that you can relax in, so you can stay as is like that, or you can stretch your legs out, or you can take your feet mat width apart, turn the toes inwards so they're slightly pigeon-toed. Allow the knees to rest one against the other. And just for a moment, close your eyes. Relax the breath, so just breathing in and out through your nose. Full breath in, as if you're really expanding your whole being, your whole body. As you breathe out, feel yourself relax down into the floor. So as you breathe in, feel yourself breathing into your shoulders, your chest, your whole rib cage. As you breathe out, feel your shoulders relax, your chest, upper back, relax. Inhaling down into your arms, all the way down to your hands and fingers. As you breathe out, feel your hands relax, your elbows, your upper arms. Inhaling down into your belly, in and around all your abdominal organs. As you breathe out, feel all your inner organs releasing and relaxing. Inhaling down into your thighs, on down through your calves, all the way down to the soles of your feet. As you breathe out, feel your feet relax, your calves, your knees, your thighs. Once more, deep breath in, this time right to the crown of your head, right to the tips and fingers and toes. As you breathe out, feel your whole body softening. just start to stretch out your arms and legs, moving in whatever way feels good for you. And when you're ready, in your own time, bring yourself up to sitting. Give yourself a round of applause.